right? This is a calculation in chemical composition stoichiometry. What mass of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4 with the formula provided would contain 16.0 gram of copper? Very simple question, and we're provided the molar masses, the relative atomic masses of the constituent elements. We're going to, in this video, use the method of dimensional analysis, which means we want to work from 16.0 gram of copper to the required amount of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4. So the calculation will contain 2 units. Let's get straight off into the solution and see how it works. The first thing to establish is the molar mass of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4. To do that, we need the relative atomic masses provided. So we have the molar mass of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4. Now, 1 atom of copper, relative atomic mass of copper, given in this problem, is 64. Of course, this is the approximate value because this is a multiple choice calculation. Otherwise, we would have been given the values on the periodic table, the exact values, 63.5. But we have to use this in this question. So let's continue. It's relative atomic mass of carbon is 12, and there is just 1 atom of carbon. We continue in that manner. Plus, oxygen occurs 3 times. So relative atomic mass of oxygen is 16. And now we multiply by 3 because there are 3 atoms of oxygen present. By adding all of these together, 60 multiplied by 3 gives us 48. 48 plus 12 gives us 60. 60 plus 64 gives us 124 gram per mole. This is the molar mass of that compound. What does this mean? It means 1 mole of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4 has a mass of 124 grams. But more important for this calculation, we need to note that out of the 124 gram of the copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4 present in 1 mole, 64 grams contributed by copper. And that establishes the relationship we desire. 64 grams of copper present in 124 grams of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4. Very simple. Now let's start straight off by working from the given amount, 16 grams of copper. The method of dimensional analysis. We aim to cancel the units provided on the left. So 16 grams of copper. Gram of copper is the unit on the left. We aim to cancel it, and the target is the denominator area. We work the denominator in such a manner that it cancels this unit based on the relationship we have. So gram of copper, we have 64 grams of copper, 64 grams of copper, present in 124 grams, 124 grams. This is the relationship desired for the cancellation. 64 grams of copper, present in 124 grams of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4. Beautiful. And now, mission completed, because the unit gram of copper knocks out the unit gram of copper, and the prevailing unit is gram of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4, which is what we are required to find, the mass of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4. By multiplying these values and dividing appropriately, we get the answer. And these values are manageable values because we don't need a calculator, because now 16 divides into 64 4 times. And now we finish it off. 4 divides 1. 4 divides into 12, that's 3. And 4 divides into 4, that's 1. Our final answer will be written as 31.0 gram of copper 2 triiosocarbonate 4. This is beautiful. Very simple. Our final answer. And that is the option A right there. All right. Now, attached to this video are 2 quizzes that I recommend you attempt so that you can understand this video, test for your understanding of the content of this video. In addition to that, provided in the link in the pinned comments, there is a link that takes you to the comprehensive test on chemical composition stoichiometry. I recommend you take the quiz so that you can assess your mastery or your comprehension of that topic, chemical composition stoichiometry. Finally, if you intend to study the full analysis of the topic, you can click on yet another link provided in the pinned comment that takes you to the full analysis of the topic, chemical composition stoichiometry. All right, and I want you to study it carefully, learn, and enjoy. Thank you for being part of this session. And of course, we'll see you in my next video.